Hello, my dudelings. How are you all doing? I imagine a lot of you might not actually care too much about this video, because, I don't know, maybe you watch other videos that I make, but this is my channel, and I'm gonna do whatever the heck I want, so... You know, you might not know it from the videos that I've posted so far, but I actually love makeup quite a bit. And I love experimenting with it, I love doing weird new things, I love messing up, and then discovering that it would take longer to fix it than to just redo my whole face and make it look right. Yeah, that's great. Good stuff. Anyways, yeah, so I decided to order some new makeup because I've been using very cheap like eyeshadows and stuff for the most part, and my life has changed. I have seen the light. It turns out that typically really cheap eyeshadow is garbage. It's actual it's just a dry powder. There's nothing more to it usually. And so whenever I find myself doing anything with it on my eyes, it goes and it goes all over my cheeks, where my like foundation and the bronzer and like all the stuff and the things. So it's really frustrating, to say the least, to deal with it, and the way it glides, the way it rubs off, even with setting spray. I don't know how it does it, but it does it. So, me, I guess. Anyways, I don't want to talk too long, because I'm very good at that. I decided to place an order for ColourPop because I've heard nothing but like good things from ColourPop. I've seen a lot of other makeup tutorials where they use ColourPop. It looks pretty decent, and I wanted a whack ton of different colors. So I ordered the, oh god, hold on a sec. Okay, so it's the Dream Big Shadow Palette Vault. It looked perfect for me because I want to play with a bunch of crazy different colors. I was specifically looking for purples, reds, greens, and blues, so every single color. And yeah, this had it. It frickin' had it. Oh. Cool, I'm made of post-consumer recycled materials, reuse, or recycle me. See, that's cool right off the bat. ColourPop. I'm just in my bedroom opening my ColourPop. It's too bad that there's just a bunch of dark scribbles and stuff, because this could be a good box to store stuff in. Because it makes me feel all funky when I open it up. Okay, let's open all the things, make sure there's no, oh, this piece of paper doesn't need to be here. Nobody needs to see stuff that they don't need to be seeing. Alright, okay, cool. So, we've got ourselves here a box. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Oh. I will pick that all up later. Alright, I'm gonna change the view and everything so you can actually see it. Here we are. And here we have Dream Big Monochromatic Palette Vault. Pretty cool, pretty darn cool. So we just slide this thing to the side. And we've got ourselves a spread. Whoa. Oh my, it just keeps going. Whoa, that one kind of slid. Sorry, hold on. Let me just, there's just so much going on. Oh, well, these are interesting. Okay, so this is actually the way I want it. Sorry, I'm bad at this. So we've got our red, sorry, it's really long and awkward, okay. We got our red and our orange. Our yellow, our green, sorry, this thing is upside down, our blues, and our purples. This is all very exciting. Oh, Odin's very curious too. And he just sort of does that. Yeah, look, I'm gonna keep them in here. This is fantastic. I'm back with a very, very, very horrible setup. I'm gonna need to actually do something about this because it's bad. It's really bad. It's gonna be difficult to put on makeup, so I'm gonna completely ruin this, it seems. So, I may as well just get it done and over with, right? So, I thought to myself, I kind of want to do a little bit of a theme for this one. And I thought to myself, what would be an interesting color combination when I was, picking these out. And I landed on green and purple because recently I have been introduced to the idea of Neopets, and I still love Jhudora. So. Okay, alright, so anyways, without further ado, I am going to do my Jhudora inspired makeup. But all of this starts with primer. So I actually have a freshly unopened primer. I'm gonna close this for a sec so you can see it without my fingerprints on it. So this is the primer that I use. There you go. Nude by Nature primer. This stuff is just friggin' incredible because I'm allergic to most makeup. And this primer I've had zero problems with. If you have like super sensitive skin, I recommend this primer. It's freaking fantastic. So I just sort of, I'm not a professional. I just kind of do whatever on my face. I've seen a lot of makeup tutorials and I'm just like, I could kind of emulate that, sure. So yeah, I just got this funky dunky sponge. This one is it's like my best sponge ever. I don't know who graced me with this, but I just squirt that shit out there. That's fine. And what I do is I go boop, 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 boop. I just sort of boop it all over my face, make sure to get it in, and just sort of tap it all over. This isn't as bad. Just wait till I get to the eyeshadow though. Yeah, so I just sort of go all around and for my eyes too. My eyes can handle this. I've tried other primers made for the eyes, and I had problems with them, but I've never ever had problems with this on my eyelids. Now is the key moment. Do I have any of this left? Nude by Nature, again, they're like concealer. This stuff is friggin' fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Highly recommended. I literally have to get the like palest makeup in the store, please. Yes, that's a little too much. Oh no. Just put a little bit less over here. Cool. Boop, boop. I just kind of let it sit for a moment. I'm sitting on the floor right now. It's not best for my lower back. Feeling great. Feeling fantastic. Again, I just sort of like bap this around. I kind of go over my nose a little. The top part. My eye. Again, not a professional. I'm not saying you have to do this. This is just what I do, and this is what works for me. Okay, so it's very shiny. It's a little damp, but that's okay. This is just gonna have to be an experiment. You guys will have to bear with me. Okay, so now I have that on. Next, I go in with my liquid foundation by Urban Decay. And this one, again, I love it. It's fantastic. There you go. Already used quite a bit of it. It's a little bit messy, whatever. I'm a real human. I use these things. I'm not a real YouTuber yet, so just bear with me. But, oh my god. there. Sorry. All right, so there you go. So just look for that one. Yeah. Weightless liquid foundation, up to 24-hour wear. Fantastic. So this is like the lightest one that they have because I am a ghost. Can't help it. Okay. So again, I just sort of squeeze it on to do like 1.5 because I do like full coverage. This is a lot of makeup for me. So just again, same thing with the primer, just boop, 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 boop. And then I have sort of like a starting area and then I just sort of work my way around. I like to tap on my skin because when I like it doesn't work for me. I don't get the same response as other makeup gurus. It just doesn't work like that for me. Okay. Then I just kind of get the brow bone right there. Just to sort of like blend it in a little bit. It doesn't particularly add a whole lot of depth or whatever, but whatever, I guess. Okay, just make sure I got it all tapped in. Oh. And then I just rub it off my lips. Alright. And then I just... Perfect. So it doesn't like completely cover absolutely everything up. Like you can still see like my acne scars and stuff. I got a lot of those. But they're getting better with time. If any of you guys have seen my Accutane series, I mean, it's okay if you haven't, that's totally fine. But I have a series on when I took Accutane because I had severe cystic acne. Like it was so bad for like 14 years. And now I'm just dealing with the scars, I guess. And you know what? They're not as bad as I thought they would be. And I might even consider getting like laser to remove them, maybe. I don't know. Everybody tells me scars add character and I'm inclined to believe them, but you know. We'll see what happens. If I do something like that, guaranteed I'll make a video series about it so you guys know how I react. Anyways, next I move on to finishing powder. Oh god, this is the worst time to have an itch. Okay, anyway, so I actually just use a Maybelline. Maybelline used to be one of the only makeups I could wear. So I use this Fit Me Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder. This stuff is great. Just kind of tap it down and then tap the top again. Open, sesame, and then I got some powdery stuff. So I got this like brush here. It's probably not even what it's for, but it does what I want it to do, so that's all that matters. So I just sort of bop and then tap pretty much all of it off. And then I just sort of put it on my face. And this just sort of makes it a little bit more matte, makes me look a lot less shiny and disgusting. It's sweaty. I have hyperhidrosis, so like I usually look sweaty. I probably looked really sweaty in the video at the beginning. And then I get the top little tips there, just up there, and then I get under my eye. And that typically works pretty well for me. Okay, so there is the base face done. And then what I typically like to do next, honestly, is just like jump into the bronzer. So here we go. Please, this is the bronzer. It is, okay. Okay, I gotta show you again. Yeah, more Nude by Nature. Again, hello camera. Nude by Nature. It's the zero, here, I'll just show you. That might be backwards. I'll flip it if it is. But anyways, now you'll know exactly which one it is. Okay, so I'll leave the plastic in there. Oh God, could you imagine if I just used this little mirror? It might have turned out better. Oh well. I'm using this like giant mirror that I'm balancing on like stools, and oh my God, it's a night. It's so far away from my face and I'm nearsighted. I don't use glasses, but for like little details, I'm nearsighted and it sucks. Okay, so then I use this funky brush here for my bronzer. And then you can see here is the bronzer, magical. And then I just sort of, you know, get it on there. Anyways, what I do is I go along my jawline and just sort of define it a little bit more. And then I just sort of bring it down to my neck just a little bit. Yeah, it just sort of makes my jaw look more like a jaw and less like I haven't moved in a year because of quarantine. It's kind of cool, you know? It works, it does the job. I'll try not to make it too dark, but there we go. Also, since it's underneath, like, I don't really care. No, I don't often go like this to my webcam, like, hey everybody, look. Look, it's my jaw. You see it? Just do a little bit of bronzer over here. All right, let's hope that I don't go too heavy. So I like to just sort of set down a bit of, just a little bit, just a wee tad amount. Just along the ridge of my cheekbones, because I have huge, like, my cheekbones are friggin' a lot. I have a lot of friggin' cheekbone. Makes me look like a skeleton when I lose a bit of weight. I hate it. But what can you do? We all want what we don't have. So I just make do and put makeup on them and I celebrate them, even though they're not my favorite bit. So I just kind of like add a little bit to this area and a little bit over here. Let me just add a little bit of depth to my soulless face. Because when I do this makeup, it's literally just, it just makes me look like a freaking ghost. So you gotta add your own depth. Makeup, fun stuff. Sometimes some of it makes it into the hairline, makes it look like I'm not, you know, bald, because I have like 5 hairs on the top of my head. I quite literally have bald spots on my head. Not afraid to admit it. I have very, very thin hair, always have, always will, unless science becomes cool. Let's see about that. But either way, I just sort of make do. Sometimes I will put makeup up here just to make it look like I have more hair than I do, but it's okay, whatever. It's fine. Always had thin hair. Okay, so now that I have the very mild. Yeah, that looks pretty mild. I mean, in person, you can barely see it, and when my hair is down and everything, it'll come together a little better. So I got all that stuff done now. So next is the part we've all been waiting for, the eyeshadow. Oh my gosh. All right, so I have no idea what I'm gonna, well, I have an idea of what I'm gonna do, but I haven't practiced this. I haven't used this. I'm just going in with an idea and hoping it works. So I'm just gonna kind of make up stuff on the spot. So if this turns out great, then I'm a genius. If this turns out badly, it's because it was my first time. So either way, I'm just in the right. All right, so let's see, what do I want to start with? So when you look at Jhudora, I get a very like chiclet idea from her. Like I feel like chiclet has to be one of the main colors. All right, so if I do it poorly, I'm sorry. Either way, this video is going up whether I succeed or not. Oh well, it's too late. Wow, okay. It's actually quite pretty. I like that. Now for what I'm gonna do, it doesn't need to go too far in because I'm gonna be doing like a green fading into purple. However, what I do want to do actually, I do have an idea, and now I am glad that I did chiclet. So I'm just gonna get just a tiny bit more. I'm gonna go in here. Alright. So this is where my very non-traditional makeup techniques come in. Where I slowly work my way out because I have fear of commitment with makeup. Do you like my silly faces? And then so I want it to come out around here a little bit because my eyelids are so deep, like it'll go from looking down, you see a lot, and then I look up and it's like gone. So what I like to do, because I like to have my eyes open, I just go out a whole bunch and have way too much makeup on my face. And then I just sort of flick it out. That's a little better. I just also don't want to go overboard. So that's probably honestly good. Now, if I can do the other eye, that will be the impressive part. Fingers are great tools too when it comes to evening this out. Just go very gently, usually with a clean finger so I don't always smudge new stuff in places. That is good enough, I think, for that. So we have our base chiclet, which I'm actually gonna just touch up a little bit more on the color. Okay, so I'm going with Sleeper, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. I'm just gonna tap it. Okay, it's probably enough, probably more than enough. So I'm just gonna frickin' go in. See, that has fallout. Oof. Oof. Fallout. Oof. Get in that crease. So it will look quite dark. I will be fixing that with adding the other color. Here we go. Now to the eye I'm worse at doing, which I'm probably gonna do better with. Oh god. There you go. Yeah, honestly, I'm cool with it being a little messy because, you know, Jhudora is like an outcast witch. You think she's got everything I mean, she does have everything flawless going on. Okay, let's actually be real. But, do you think she would care if she had a bad makeup day? Maybe. I don't know. But probably not. Who all sees it besides you, who shows up to friggin' fetch her stuff for her quests? So, let's see, what color do we want to go with? Honestly, probably Big Banks. I feel like she would be into the like sparkly kind of medium green. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I hope this is coming out on the camera as well as it is in the IRL, because dang. And I know like all of her eyeshadow is purple, but I can't really wear a whole lot in the way of like lipstick because my lips, I get eczema and very, very dry lips, and it peels off and it's not very fun. So I typically just, you know, wear chapstick. If I'm wearing lipstick, it's a rare occasion. And I also don't think it looks as good on me, if I'm just totally honest. So yeah, I just like to start on the inside and just work my way in. I am going to use just a little bit of the Act Natural, just a little bit. I want to try and put that in the middle. Just because I feel like this look is too bright. I just want to tone it down a tiny bit. Normally I work my way over, so I'm probably going to go back in with a little bit more of the big bangs. Oh no, oops, I put it in Bobamba. Maybe that'll work. That's dark. It's really dark. It's okay, this is an experimental video. Perfect, in my opinion. I hope this is translating properly to the video because this is so shiny and nice. Honestly, I gotta frickin' learn to do my foundation last. Why don't I do that? Oh, it's because I'm dumb. Use the Big Banks on the inner part. Just along the lashes here. I'm gonna go back in with more of the chiclet. I'm just gonna dab it, just a teensy weensy tiny little itty bitty bit of it. And I'm gonna come out with it. Just a slight little bit. Because the green is mostly dominant along here. I want the green to still be mostly dominant on the bottom, but I still want that purple. There we go. It's kinda, you can see it. That's what I got so far. It's messy, but I like messy makeup too. If it looks perfect, I don't know, it just doesn't. Like I said, I'm a product of the 90s. Everything is messy. All right, so it would appear as though we are done the eyeshadow portion. I am going to now move on to my favorite part. The eyeliner, yay! A gel eyeliner. Again, Maybelline Eye Studio. It's their like super black eyeshadow. Or not eyeshadow, eyeliner. And it is gel, and it took me a long time to learn how to properly do this, okay? I've used a lot. I don't know if you can see it. I use this all the time. That's good. Okay, so let's hopefully not mess this up, because normally I do my eyeliner like half a foot away from the freaking mirror, and I'm like 2 feet away from the mirror. Oh, I know what's up. Odin's on top of the pig crate. I'm really bad at doing wings for my eyes, so just ignore these wings. They suck. I need to go higher. But I'm not used to that. Okay, I need to go in a little bit more for this. I'm so sorry. Okay, so apparently this is a very long video. My camera stopped recording, but I saw it immediately, so you didn't miss anything. Okay. So I just like to go in on my waterline. And I do the whole thing. Oh, it's really hard to gauge it from here. Okay, there we go. I did it. Ugh, I did it. All right, there we go. So now I have the eyeliner done, and awesome. So now, it would not be complete without, mascara. I have so many eyelashes. They're thick and they're long, and I have a lot of them, so I'm very lucky. I typically don't use a whole lot of stuff like false lashes, because I don't really need them. If I want to be extreme, I'll wear them. I have some magnetic ones, because most eyelash glue has formaldehyde in it, and I found that out the hard way by having a very severe reaction to it. I'll post a picture in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, that was absolutely terrible, and I don't recommend it to most people. There you go. I usually only do the top lashes because I don't like how my eyes look like when I put a bunch on the bottom. Sometimes I'll put it on the outside, but usually I just put it there. All right, let me double check, make sure my face is done. This is done, this is done, this is done. Oh, the eyeliner's done. The mascara is done. I think I'm about ready. I also am blessed with eyebrows that are pretty decent, so I usually don't put anything on them unless I'm wearing a wig, which is not super often, but I like to make my eyebrows match my wig if I can. So anyways, so next I just kind of grabbed this. Normally I use a different setting spray, but right now I'm using Maybelline New York Lasting Fix. I mean, it does the job. I had another one that was better. Don't remember exactly which one it was. I think I still have the empty container in the bathroom. If I still do, I'll put a picture of it on the screen and then you can find out the one that I like to use. So anyways, I just kind of let it sit for a moment. So I'll be back in just a sec. Man, now I know why these videos are so freaking chopped up. It takes so long to film a video of doing makeup. I could have done this on my own and like in the bathroom, quarter of the time. Yeah. Yeah, quarter of the time. We need a new setup. That's what I've learned, okay? We need a new setup. I need to order a few things. Okay, so I typically suck my lips in because I don't want to get it on my lips. And then I just close my eyes and, you know. Alright. And I just sort of, I try not to open up my eyes too much because I want the setting spray to really set and I don't want it to ruin my eyeshadow. So this is the perfect time to like stare at my phone down here and just like look at cute pictures of animals and stuff while I wait. And so here we are. I'm sure you can hear the fan of my computer going vigorously, but I'm also sure that you will survive. And those of you who've seen me on Twitch know that my two favorite stream colors are purple and green, so this is kind of perfect. I got purple, I got green, and just a little bit green over there too. Very cool. So yeah, anyways, I figured I would show you the look with a proper LED ring light, because that's, you know, what you want to see. It's just you can't really see the colors behind me when there's ring light, because bright light make LED go poof. Okay, so I'm gonna be very bright, so this is just a warning. And there we have it. What do you think? This is so bright, I can't really see the things so well, so I just hope that it looks acceptable and it might have given you some ideas. I might take some pictures, I don't know. I might take my hair down. Oh, this is so cute though, I like this too, you know? So, yeah. I'm typically a fan of this look. It might, I hope it looks good on HD. I mean, it looks good on a webcam, which reduces the quality of literally everything, making everything look a lot better. So, I don't know, maybe you can see all my scarring and whatnot. If anything though, that would be that'd be alright. So, I don't know. How's the shine? I guess I'll see it in post. But, I don't know, it's exciting. Oh, right, chapstick. So I've got this fantastic DHC lip cream. Yeah, I can't really put it close because ring light, but I'll throw up a thing on the thing. Yeah, I just sort of. Put it on. It's got like good things in it. Yeah, it's got like vitamin E and aloe, I think. Avoid direct contact with eyes. I mean, yeah, okay. I think it says on the box. It's got like stuff and things. Okay, apparently I'm putting that away after. Hello, I'm back. So let's take a couple pictures with the hair up, and then I'll put the hair down, and yes. Alright, so there we go. I took some pictures, and yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I cut my bangs. It's a lot better for my mental state, health stuff, yes. So I've got very, very thin hair, as I've brought up, And even though I have a cowlick and whatnot, I will persevere. It's okay if it has to be off to like this side or something. That's not a big deal. It's just, with it being so bald right here, it helps for it to not be super weighed down. So I just got some simple little bangs, just some bangaroonies, just chilling, hanging out, doing their thing. But honestly, I like it, and I think it looks pretty decent. It's very comfortable. Sorry, I know I'm looking around a lot. I want to see what this looks like on the computer when I'm done filming, which is about now. So anyways, I had a lot of fun with this. I would like to do another makeup video if this turned out good. Did it turn out good, Archaea? Production editing Archaea, how did it turn out? Thanks. Cool. Anyways, I gotta go, because I've taken way too long on this. This took me hours with setup. I need a proper setup. I want to do more makeup. This is fun. I really like makeup a lot. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, so thank you. If you made it to now, oh my gosh, thank you. If you want to subscribe, I'll be posting everything, really. I don't want to have a set channel that's like just makeup or just reacting to horrible things or just games. I want like food, animals. I want to do everything. So subscribe if you're interested in stuff that I'm interested in. Yeah, and leave a like if you like it, and leave a like if you dislike it, because I mean, let's be real. If you watched till now, you probably liked it, unless you're hate watching me, in which case, still doing the algorithm gods a favor. So I'm gonna head out because this video is way too long, so be sure to follow all my socials and the stuff and the things. I'm gonna have it all down in the description. I stream on Twitch, and I've got a Discord and everything. There's a Twitter, Instagram, blah blah, all that stuff. So I hope to see you around.